If it's not 420, it feels like it should be, because I feel like having a fart attack. The weather was bad outside, so I didn't go to my portrait drawing class. So I guess I'm going to do an extra fart attack today. I'm having so much fun doing my little alien series that I'm excited to work on it some more. I really am. Let me get down over here. I've even kind of been coming up with stories to go with it. I think I'm going to call the series Aliens Among Us. I know some of you guys said that yesterday, and I started kind of having like a story, like a Dr. Seuss story, kind of going with it. Here we go. If alien eyes are watching, I wonder what they see. If alien eyes are watching, do they see things like me? If alien eyes are watching, I wonder what they think. If alien eyes are watching, I wonder if they can blink. Oh, I'm just having too much fun. And I want to share it with you guys, and I just don't want to stop doing this, so I'm just going to continue. And the next alien eye, I'm using the colors that I've picked. This one's going to be based on red. I got to thinking the rainbow is 7 colors, but actually there's 8. But the 8 colors I'm going to use, most of them are based on red. Here's poppy red, crimson red, carriage red, I'm not exactly, canary red maybe, process red, Tuscan red. So there's 5 reds, and then I'm going to use true blue, true green, and should I do an 8th color? If I do an 8th color, well anyway, I mean, I call that my challenge. And I've said I don't want to make my challenge like too difficult. So here we go. I'm going for the alien number 5. The red guys. The red planet. Let's see. How alien do I want to make them? I kind of had an idea when I was, kind of got it in my head that I was going to base these on colors. What I was going to make the red one look like. This is poppy red. I guess I should draw it with just process red. I think process red is like the mid-tone. Is this it? Yeah, the process red, when they're laying out here next to the others, doesn't even look like it's red. Ooh, and I was thinking in my little book, I want to put it next to the blue one. Okay, so there we go. I remember I wanted to have the eye have like a little bit of a different shape. A little more ominous. Someone was talking about how the eyes can look ominous. I'm pretty sure this is Old Blue Wind we're listening to. Oh, and I saw that Ghana's going to be going live here at noon. In about a half an hour, a little more than a half an hour. I'm going to be over there watching her. She's an artist down here that I really enjoy her stuff. What color am I gonna go here? Let me go with the, I'm not sure what red this is. Let me sharpen this and get a nice, I kind of go over a whole bunch of this with this. Put a layer of whatever red this is on top of whatever is there. Remember to spin my... Ooh, yeah, that's right. I want to start working on the textures for these alien skins. Like scales, maybe? Or crazy bumps. And this is just like studies to figure out how I like the colors. Oh, that's okay. This is kind of an oddball time. I'm surprised anybody even noticed that I was doing this. But the weather's bad outside, so I didn't go out, and I have like a drawing thing that I do today. And I decided I wanted to try and do another one of these alien eyes, and I kind of have like a story that's starting to come together in my head on how I could like turn it into a well, I like doing my little books, whether anybody ever sees them or not. I don't really care, because a lot of times just coming up with the ideas in your head is really all you need to do. It just, I get a lot of satisfaction out of that, actually. And if I can inspire anybody even the least little bit, like Mark has done, that'll be cool. And this is just like a little bonus one, because yeah, I'm like anxious to get to working on this sketchbook. That's my big part of what my challenge is here, is to complete this sketchbook. And it's kind of gotten me excited about doing a bunch of things. I'm kind of anxious to get to chapter 2 of my little alien story. I got an idea of what I want the cover of the second one, book 2, to look like. And my stuff's not realistic. I've watched lots of those color pencil tutorials and stuff, and I just got to do my own thing. So what red was that? Now let me try one of these others. That's the one thing about this blending, is that as you start putting layers of different colors of red on there, man, they just start kind of getting this richness that is I can't get with markers. It's like a totally different sort of richness. And then like the way that I'm scribbling and stuff too kind of makes me have like kind of a childlike feel, I guess, because I see them more and more like a children's book illustrations, like where the wild ones are and stuff. I love that stuff. Well, as a kid and an adult, I've always loved that sort of stuff. Maurice Sendak. Oh yeah, and some of the aliens could even have fur, couldn't they? I don't know what they look like. All we know so far is that we got eyes watching us. Hey, Scuba Steve, how you doing, man? I still see your stuff popping up all over. Not so much as it used to. How you been, man? Oh, and if anybody's wondering, we're listening to Catfish Jones right now. This is just kind of a playlist of all the people down here on YouTube that are like super talented, but Well, they just haven't had the exposure of millions and millions and millions of people that you get down here, you know? Oh, let me make sure I keep my picture up here where you guys can see it. I don't want to get too, what's this? Here's another red. This is the Tuscan red. Ooh, I bet this one's going to look cool.
My fellow man, see a need, lend a hand, and let the wind get a piece of my sail, and I'll be out following my own trail. I was born to ramble, I was born to roam, just let me ramble, that's what I'm doing now. I was born to ramble now.
Are there aliens watching? I got a whole crazy idea for this story. I don't know if I could ever make it happen or even make it come anywhere close to what it is in my head for anybody else or not, but maybe I can create some imagery in people's heads with my little drawings and stuff. What was that? Ah. Hey, huh? Yeah, here's a special episode of Fart Attack today. I still plan on going live again at 4:30 later, which would be like the next color, because I'm going to do these like in 8 pages, like a cover and then 7 interior pages. I'm thinking of it as more of a book. I don't know if I'll actually print them like I did before, but if anything else, I'll make like a little video with him in there and kind of read whatever it is that I think the story might be for him. If there's a story. Keep it simple, stupid. That's the whole thing. How many of these reds have I used so far? I'm not sure. I used this one. Poppy red. I don't think so. I don't think I've used that poppy red yet. No, I haven't. With the next batch of 8, I'm going to bring out some solvents and see if I can like create some washes. I mean, because I see people using the washes a lot. Even Nez last night, she had her watercolor brushes, so she brought out the water, which is basically a solvent. Okay, have I used all the reds? I don't know if I have or not. Just to double check, what I'll do is I'll like scribbling, you know. Some people can. Whoa! I got out of hand there, eh? Knocked at my camera and everything all out of whack. Am I back? There we go. Okay. Looks like I kind of wore them all down. This one not so much. Let me add a little more red over here. And thanks to you, Sherry, I'm calling black and white one color. Or I can add them whenever I want. Okay, now what color do I want to make this eyeball? Should it be blue and green? Hazel. It's hazel, hazel! Awesome! Yes, we definitely need to go meet somewhere and have lunch. And I'll let you do all the streaming and stuff because I don't feel comfortable doing that. That one time we tried meeting at the doghouse. I'm kind of glad we didn't. I would like to meet at just a nice Mexican place on the west side of town. My side of town is shady. You know my side of town is just let me see if I can make the green. I bet the green pop in here. Oh, it's so cool you showed up in my stream. I've been trying to come up with a time to do stuff and trying to come up with something to do. 30 minutes is about as long as I like to stream. I've done some experimental streams where I'm like driving, and I tell you what, you scare me when you're driving around. I actually know where you are most of the time too, and that even scares me more. I'm trying to come up with what I'm doing. I don't know. Well, basically, what I'm doing here, these are just color pencil studies, just trying to learn how to use color pencils and do shading and stuff. I've never really used them. I mean, I've always done like artistic stuff, of course, but and just instead of just doing the sort of studies and exercises that you always see in books and in people's tutorials, I just kind of create my own little exercises and stuff that I do, is basically what I'm doing here. But, instead of just making a whole bunch of little squares and stuff, it's like if I can make it into something else, like a kid's book, for example, that's cool, and that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and turn this into like a little kid's book of some sort. And a lot of things I don't want to like say too much, because when I say it, it's like, well, then I kind of lose the incentive or the motivation to actually do that thing. That, ooh, what would look good in this? Yeah. So, I mean, like, basically what I'm doing here are, like, little blending or shading studies. What's a good place? Oh, and there's a casting call coming up here Thursday? There's a casting call coming up here in a couple of days. You should go to those. And there's some things. I'll show you the group that you need to get on Facebook if you're interested at all in doing any of the Netflix and movie stuff around here, Hazel. Because there's tons of it going on all the time. They're filming Deputy here. I mean, it's like every day there's casting calls. I don't fit most of it. There's been a few here recently I thought I might be able to fit into, but it doesn't pay that good unless you actually get in good with some of the directors and the production people, and you get yourself a good agent. Jonathan's agent sucks. Well, and he's kind of got a reputation. I don't want to talk bad about him, but man, he kind of blew his opportunity a couple of years ago. He could have been on pretty much a regular stand-in all the time. He did a little bit of stand-in here recently in something that's coming up soon. Yeah, I've been trying too much to try and copy other people's styles and stuff instead of just going for it. Just going for it and seeing what it evolves into. And I'll have to look back at the chat to see. Oh yeah. I think I want to put some more green in there. Try and make that green a little bit richer. And that's the thing with these colored pencils. I can keep going back over them and keep adding layers and layers and layers on them, you know, until it starts getting burnished and it won't take any more layers. Is that looking red enough? I'll throw some more red in here. And I think I'm just about done. Oh, I know. I always like to come back with my my paint pen. Oh, I could blend some more. I got to learn how to use the white to blend in highlights because I see I'm using the white as a blender. Well, the next set of 8 alien. I think I'm gonna do mouths. I think I'm just gonna have do 8, like I'm doing the eyes. I'll do like a set of 8 eyes. Well, I'll do like a set of 8 mouths. You know, who knows what they have? Do they have teeth? Do they have gills? You know, maybe they just have suckers. Ooh, what do the aliens look like? I gotta use my pen. My pen gets some really cool highlights. I just love the way this little pen works. It's so easy to get some really cool lines. There's some Stephanie Douglas. I think it needs a little more black coming down here. There we go. That'll set it off just right. Okay. I have to come up with a name for this alien too. I think that's it. That's it for this stream. This one went pretty quick. Let's see what the aliens are so far. The aliens are watching. And here's the red guy. I'll probably work on this some more. I bet I can just keep building up these. Make some really nice rich reds. And what's the next guy? The next one I'm going to be based on yellow. And then the last one will be indigo. Because they say there's like 7 colors. How many colors in the rainbow? 7. How many chakras? 7. How many stones in the infinity gauntlet? I had so much fun doing it. I'm having so much fun with my whole little alien series. I'm almost as excited with my little alien series as I was with where am I? With my Fart Track series. And actually, this would work right into some sort of a space opera. Next, next episode at 4:20 today, actually. I plan on being live at 4:20 again today. This was just a bonus episode. And I'm glad you could make it, Sherry. I'm glad you could make it, Ha. I'm glad everybody could make it. Green cheese and the bluties. Yeah, I wrote that down. Where did I write it down? I know where I wrote it down. It's right there. And the poiples. Poiples. What would you call the red guys? Hey, Austin Fitzgrows. Oh, you got at the end of it. But I'll be streaming again to do the next alien. The next entry in the Alien series. The alien eyes are watching. Or are they watching? Oh, if alien eyes are watching. Is that the name of it? Well, I'll figure it out. It'll just keep evolving. That's how this stuff always does. It just keeps evolving. You guys have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye.